I came to TDC in roughly 2015. I had grown up a Christian, but for a variety of reasons, it didn't really stick, or I didn't stick with it. I walked in. I mean, it really was transformational, whether it was the music, the word, the focus on deep faith and action. And so I continued to come. And I know there'd been a call to baptism several times. I think I had been waiting for, like, what's the perfect moment? Aaron's message was that baptism wasn't the end of something, it was the beginning. This was really a declaration. I was really saying that this is where I wanted to be and how I wanted to follow as a follower of Christ. And so I was baptized, and it was a really amazing experience. And every time I go to a baptism, it's kind of like going to somebody's wedding. I feel like, oh yeah, it reminds me of when I was baptized. And again, it was really just the beginning, because there are all these ways in which I have found myself really pushing myself to do more and open up more and to give more.
What if the church? What if we united around the call to pure and faultless religion, believing that caring for the orphan, for the children of our city, for the struggling family is at the center of our call as God's people?
DC 127 is a ministry that was launched by the district church, and it recruits churches and Christians to follow the word of James 1:27, which is about caring for the widow and orphan. And that's what we do. It's focused on really walking alongside families that may unfortunately sometimes wind up in a separation. We try to prevent that by actually providing material resources and companionship, but also connection to other resources in the city. And we also enlist and recruit families to foster and potentially adopt children when a separation is necessary. The work of the church in multiplying is to bring the opportunity to others that I had. It's an opportunity to really be the hands and feet in the body of Christ. That doesn't happen without resources, and that's what our resources are for. I made a Multiply commitment because I had benefited from that experience myself. So I felt like it was an opportunity to give in turn what I had received. I would encourage people to really put themselves into the Multiply journey. When we give, and we give in a sacrificial way, it's like all these other spiritual disciplines that cause us to turn to God and remember that everything we get is from God, and that everything that we receive is actually going back to God.